Just fix the camera up a bit for you guys, get a nice alignment there. And boom, I got me Have a Nice Day cup again. If you haven't seen this cup yet, I really like this cup. Got it for my birthday. Helps me have a nice day every day. Put my herb teas in there and different things. But anyway, look, today and this week, not so nice. Bushfires, drought, all that type of stuff. And I'm having a lot of trouble keeping my worms alive. So watch the show to find out more, guys. Yep, this is where all the action is. Just trying to keep these worms alive. My whole yard seems to be turning into a dust bowl. So what seems to be the problem? Well, firstly, we've got drought. It's hardly rained here for months now. And dry winter, going into dry spring and looking like a dry summer with heat waves. Really, really sad stuff. Look, the grass is brown. There's smoke everywhere from the fires. I had to get Karen out of school the other day and keep her home because it's just so smoky. And look, it's really, really tough mentally to figure out what to do to keep my worms alive because it's going to be really hot and really dry, and I've just got to keep hitting them up with chlorine. Now I think I can get filters for the hose, but I don't want to spend extra money because look, you know, I put money into that thing and then it's not profitable for the compost in the end. So really it's just about keeping the numbers up in the worms, hoping that they're going to stay alive. And let me tell you how I'm decided to do it. Well, what I've done is I've mounded the piles up nice and high and round. So there's a lot of water in there stored. Whenever I put water in there, it goes down deep. And if it gets dry, they can go down deep and hunt down to that moisture. If it gets too hot, they can go down and cool down as well. I'm covering it with a layer of wood chip. And then on top of that, I'm actually putting some shade cloth across and then mulch over the top again. And I've also got for the summer sawdust that I've been blending with the coffee and composting that down, so that'll be food for them, and that's very aerated and light and fluffy. And I'm going to put that over the top and create like a bit of a blanket for them, a cooling blanket, and they can come up and feed on that when it starts breaking down and keep nice and cold. And once it's wet, it holds a lot of moisture. So I'm really hoping this is going to work, and I'm going to keep my numbers up. And then they will start coming up and laying cocoons again. It looks like they're a bit stressed at the moment and they're not laying as many cocoons. So they're eating, they're laying castings, but I want to keep the numbers up because when I'm selling compost, I lose a few worms and I need to keep those numbers sort of rotating to keep the money flowing in and to keep the worms alive, because the worms are all about the compost, because they make me an artisan compost which helps grow amazing plants. And the customers just keep on returning. They ring me up, hey Marty, you got 5 bags? Well, it's a bit quiet at the moment because of the drought, but I'm not too worried about that because I need a lot of compost to keep these worms alive. So anyway, you got any ideas for me? Any tips and tricks that you'd like to share in the comments box down below? Or just something you'd like to say? An idea, a concept, maybe just a g'day? That'd be really cool. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Marty Ware from Marty's Garden. Make sure you subscribe before you go and hit that bell button to get notified because there's lots of cool stuff coming up on the show. Have a great day. Happy gardening. And see you at the next video. Real soon. For now. We just had some native bees arrive, guys, at our garden. So keep an eye out for this video because it's out tomorrow.